I want to talk about time. There are three types of time. One type is the one that is the clock time. That is what we need. That is what we use in our daily lives. If you want to go to work and you want to be on time, that's perfect. Use the clock time. If you want to get up at some time, use the clock time. But remember that clock time is driven from the brain. So our brains are actually capable of waking up anytime that you would like to wake up. Once I was going to go to another country and a very expensive plane ticket for work, and I decided to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I thought I set up my time, my alarm clock. I completely forgot, went to bed, but somehow my brain woke me up around 2:30, just before the taxi arrived, and I was able to actually reach to my plane and be there on time. And I questioned on the way, how did I wake up? The alarm clock didn't go off. It didn't ring. Nothing. How? Then later on I did a little bit of a research and I digged into it and I realized that brain knows the clock time. It's already, everything that we see around us is driven by the human mind, human organs. Cameras are a representation of the eyes. Speakers are a representation of the ears. And the internet and the electronic stuff that we see is the representation of the brain and the mind. The interconnectedness is actually very close to reality. All these servers and computers being connected, that's actually a representation of how humans are under the surface, under the hood operating. Second type of time is the psychological time. That time is where the problem begins, where the issues start. That is where we bring our past experience, knowledge, and limited information into the present moment and reflect that project that into the future. What that means is you're always living in the past. When psychological time is active, you're always in the past. And what does it mean? It means that you're always limited, you're always anxious, you're always under pressure. It is because that time is limited. It depends on the movement of thought. The movement of thought is from memory, and the memory is registration of what has happened. So what does it mean? It means you're under the influence of your self-image and dogmatic thinking, and whatever you learned, whatever you thought that is real, and whatever you felt and experienced in the past. So you're never actually in the present moment, you are never in the now. So you're always in the past. This is the second time, psychological time, where the issues and problems happen. That is where we bring our past memories into our relationships. That is how we see the world through that. Something I see brings me great sorrow because I was conditioned that way. In the past, I had a lot of drama and pain through that, etc. So first type, that was the clock time. And the second type is the psychological time. And psychological time is the one that we don't want. That is needed by quietness of our brain, that is needed in the stillness of our brain to have and to wipe that psychological time. So what is the third type? Third type is the vertical one. The time actually almost like an illusion, and it is vertically aligned on one single line, and everything is sequentially happening at the same time, and everything has happened at the same time, which is now, which already happened. Unless we wipe away the psychological time, we won't be able to see that. What does it mean? If everything is in the now, there's no time, you are timeless. There's great peace. There's great depth into it. There's great understanding, so that I can understand people, where they're coming from, what's happening. I can understand the nature and the universe. Everything is as is, and nothing needs to be changed, because endless possibilities are happening at the same time, and they will be happening. And there will be millions and millions and endless, countless number of thinking, moving, shifting, and living will happen and already happened. They are now. What kind of a freedom it brings to us? It brings to us that we would be able to impact our past as well. So everything that you brought to now through your past experiences, what you think that the problems, the the psychological issues and everything which you thought they happened in the past, they are happening now. Through you looking into the world, through you bringing them to the future, through you are seeing them through others' eyes and others' relationships and etc. So wiping that away is possible. How? Being in the now, bringing your brain to quietness and stillness, not through force or mantras, or not through meditation, or not through you have to do anything. It is open the eyes, be here, great alertness, great vitality, great peace. Just bring that intention, and with that intention you will be able to resolve it. And the time will dissolve, then you will be timeless. If you are timeless, then the intelligence is in action. If intelligence is in action, there is no you and me or someone else. There's just human beings walking around with great harmony and loving each other. Is that possible? Try it for yourself and see. See if you can quieten your brain just because you want to, and you see the reality of it and you see the value of it, not because you decide to do it or someone else told you to do it, just because you see the value of it. Once you see the value of it, then you're living through your principles and the values, which is there's no you and me separation. Much love.